Hey everyone, today we're unboxing the Broken Isn't Bad Tarot deck. Hey everyone, welcome back to the table. I have a package here and there is a Croatian stamp on it, which means it is my Broken Isn't Bad Tarot deck. If you're unfamiliar with Broken Isn't Bad, she is a Croatian artist that is very popular on Instagram. And I do have a book by Avi Kabani about masculine and feminine energies, and Broken Isn't Bad is the illustrator for that book. So at the end, I'll go through this book as an added bonus, and if you want to take a look at it, you can check out the timestamps to look at the book. But for now, let's open the deck. So for anyone new here, my name is Jess, and on my channel, I talk about F words I'm passionate about. But I also have a series called Fools 4, which is about tarot, oracle, and Lenormand card divination. So that is what we are doing today. We are doing an unboxing, which is really something I enjoy doing. I enjoy watching other people's unboxings and seeing how they connect to the art. And I enjoy doing them too because I feel like I'm talking to some friends that may need to see this. Okay, so if you're unfamiliar with the art style, it's black and white, all black and white. And many of the figures are usually naked. She does a lot of great body positivity images, and images as far as lovers, multiple different types of lovers. It doesn't matter the gender and so forth. And so when she originally did the majors, I held off because I figured she would eventually be doing a full deck, and she did, and then it sold out. And then when she did another pre-sale, I decided to get it. This is a more expensive deck because it is an independent deck, and it came from Croatia, and the shipping was an additional $16. So I want to say the total cost of all this was $80, which is kind of expensive as far as tarot decks, on the more expensive side, I would say. But I'm really happy to have it because I really love her art, and it's another black and white deck to add to my collection. So here's the box. And we have her little Broken Isn't Bad heart symbol with the moon on each side. And the box is a little messed up, but that's all right. I mean, I'm just happy it's in a more sturdy box, to be honest with you. All right, so the back of the box says, "The Broken Isn't Bad Tarot Deck. The Broken Isn't Bad Tarot Deck is a black and white line art deck based on and inspired by the Rider-Waite symbolism and imagery that allows you to spiritually connect with your inner self through the exquisite art of divination. The deck features 78 black and white tarot cards divided into two groups, 22 major arcana, or the trump cards, and 56 minor arcana cards. The deck is suitable for both beginners, enthusiasts, and advanced tarot readers. The cards can be used individually, pulled singularly for daily card readings, or used in both simple or in-depth spreads. They can also be used alongside your tarot cards to add clarity or guidance to a reading. This tarot deck also makes a great gift for art enthusiasts, featuring 78 unique illustrations." And so we have the guidebook, which I think, oh, how fun. She sent me some, it looks like they're stickers. So yeah, she does a lot of prints and stickers that are just lovely. You are pretty darn awesome for supporting my small business. Yay! I love supporting small business. And it says, oh, even here. Dear Jessica, thank you to the moon and back for being the most amazing human and buying my special card deck. I really hope you or your loved one will enjoy reading it. I'm sure I will because I've been following her art for such a long time. So, hooray. So I did get a guidebook with it. I think I'm actually going to move this candle back a little bit. I'm scared I'm going to like light something on fire. So I did opt to get the guidebook. I think there was a choice to get just the cards or to get the guidebook, or you could get like a PDF printed if you wanted to not pay the extra. But I really enjoy seeing what, you know, the creator has to say. So, it says, I hope you find your truth, and when you do, you stand in the middle of it, strong, beautiful, and nimble like the world dancer. Because when the fool followed her own path and trusted herself, she found herself in the world. And by the time she did, she was so high on the music, so enraptured by dancing, so lost in the beauty, so in tune with herself, and so fulfilled with magic, she didn't even realize she's arrived at her destination. Sasha Graham. And then we just have the table of contents here, which tells you about the major and the minors, and it tells you about the major arcana here. There is an upright or reversed meaning, and it seems like each card has a quote with it, which is awesome because she does associate a lot of quotes with her work, and she's also pretty well known for having words of positivity written on the images, like trust and courage and things like that. So that's really cool that each card has a quote to go along with it. Yeah, and it says this guidebook contains quotes from writers, poets, journalists, publicists, scientists, motivational speakers, spiritual teachers, tarot readers. All are credited and their websites, social networks are written below. So those who are not mentioned here can be found on Wikipedia or the Goodreads website, goodreads.com. And so there's like a list of different people here. So really cool. What I like is she put an insert here. So the cards are protected. They're not going to slide around. There's some other decks I have where the guidebook, because the guidebook is bigger for the box, and then you open it and the cards are shuffling around, which isn't that pleasant. So, now I'm just gonna, okay, so they're not edged, they're just, you know, white on the sides. And these are the backs of the cards. So they are reversible, obviously, since she has in the guidebook that they're reversible, the backs are reversible. Okay, here we go. Fool. Magician. High Priestess. Empress. Emperor. Hierophant. Lovers. Someone is chopping something down or blowing something. Sorry if that picks up in the background. Here's the Chariot. I like that. What I like about her art is it's very dreamy. She does a lot of things with outer space as well with her work, so strength. Of course, this was one of my favorite cards that drew me in because I love the Hermit so much. It's my life path card. So I really, really love looking at Hermit cards when I have new decks or when I'm working with decks. I just feel like, okay, that's me. Yes, bitch, that's me. Wheel of Fortune. Justice. Oops, I'm kind of blocking. She does have the scales there. It's the Hanged Man. I like this one. To me, it's like embrace it. The Death card is usually some sort of sign that something old within yourself is dying and something's going to get reborn, and this just shouts to me, embrace that. Temperance. The Devil. It's kind of different viewpoint for the Tower. Most of the time you see the Tower with people falling from it, and this one, it's like almost like she is going to be one of those people falling, but she's like excited to go for it type of thing. You know, like some type of awakening is happening. I'm usually scared of the Tower card, but it's a pretty different viewpoint for that one. Pretty traditional, this one. Very similar to, I mean, it did say on the back the Rider-Waite-Smith, but very similar to traditional art. I love that moon. What a peaceful looking moon. We still have the traditional sunflowers in this one. Judgment. And the World. So those are our majors. Now we are into the minors. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Interesting, Four of Wands. These wands, the plants are growing around them. Interesting. This is kind of similar to, not totally similar, but in a way similar to Rider-Waite-Smith, because with the Five of Wands, you don't really know what's going on. You don't know if they're working together, if they're trying to battle each other. You don't really know what type of, if there's conflict going on. So I see that resemblance there. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. Standing your ground. It's a very traditional Eight of Wands as well. But I'm still loving it. I'm pretty much a collector for the art. So I don't think I'm as nitpicky as some other collectors out there. You know, I just like having variety, and I think it's quite amazing how people construct full decks and the time and effort that they take to put into them. So our Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay, we're here at the court cards for our wands. It's the page. I wonder if all the knights will be riding a unicorn, or if they're going to be riding different things. And Queen of Wands. You know, I feel like it was so peaceful before, and now someone is like chainsawing a tree down. I can't believe it. Oh, it happens. This is our queen. Our queen and our king. They both have, oh no, she has a cat. She has a cat, and he has like a iguana type thing. Okay. Oh, Ace of Cups. She has is that wine glass. Yes. Very cool. Seems like all the cups are wine glasses. Our Three of Cups. A celebration card. Girls' night out. Oh yeah, she definitely was super influenced by Rider-Waite-Smith. I mean, I realize I read that on the box as well. I just didn't know how influential the RWS would be in this. And there's certain cards where It's very obvious that that's the style. One of those tragic cards, in my opinion. Seven of Cups. She has crystals, a dragon, a snake, flowers, skull, crown, and a moon with flowers. Eight of Cups. In all honesty, this deck might help me a lot since it does have so much resemblance to Rider-Waite-Smith in a way, because a lot of the decks that I learned on were not RWS and they were all like non-traditional art, and so there's times where I still struggle with the meanings. Oh, that's a really pretty Ten of Cups. I really love that. That's beautiful. All right, and the court cards. Oh. So this Knight of Cups. Not a unicorn though. But you could see the compassion and love there with this animal. And this is a romantic card. I do love the modern flair on this, you know, with the wine glasses, like in the other parts of the cups. This, she has like a cup of water, obviously, is what I would think. But I just like the, you know, the modern flair with the chairs. It's pretty cool because I could relate to that. This King of Cups looks like he has a cup of tea or coffee or something. But still very much you still have the water. With both the king and the queen, you still have the water and the water elements there. So I really love how they're flying fish. Really fun. Ooh. All right, Ace of Swords. Oh yeah. Two of Swords. A choice must be made. Oh, our heartbreaking Three of Swords. I really like this the decor too. And I love these banners. I'm a big banner person. Sorry, that went out of focus. I'm a big banner person. Myself, one of man, I'm struggling with words today. My logo that I made for my blog, livingbytheF4.com, I have a banner similar to this, and on the blog I have some banners like that as well. I'm into that decorative type of look. Four of Swords. I love this Four of Swords because this is a card about needing to rest before you take on the next task. And I really feel like that's what this person is really doing. You know, other Four of Swords, lots of times people get scared because the person is resting on a coffin. And so It gives like a weird vibe for the meaning, but this is very accurate, I feel like. That's like a perfect Four Swords in my opinion. Five of Swords. Oh, Six of Swords. She's rowing herself. Normally someone else is rowing someone away from rough waters. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. Seven of Swords. This honestly, I think is really gonna help me learn more RWS and like the meanings behind some cards, because so many decks that I work with are just not traditional, and this is like a modern flair on it. So this is really great, and plus I really love this artist. I've been following them on Instagram for years, and just watching them, you know, create all the cards. I really enjoy seeing someone else's journey and their process. Yeah. Things that keep you up at night. Nine of Swords. Very traditional, that's pretty much spot on for Ten of Swords. I'm curious what you guys think about this. There's our page into the court cards. Knight of Swords. Kind of looks similar to the Knight of Cups, except it's not a unicorn. The Cups, I think, was a unicorn. And Queen. She's got like butterflies there. The King does too. I do like how they pair pretty nicely with one another. All the court cards, the kings and the queens, they pair pretty nicely with one another. All right, and our Ace of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. Oh, here's something a little different, like a different perspective for Three of Pentacles. It's still, this is like a collaboration, a teamwork card. So it's like a comforting Three of Pentacles, I feel like. All right, and our Four of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, charity card. Give and you shall receive. Growth, possibly helping someone else. Seven of Pentacles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then she has the seventh on her. The Eight of Pentacles is one of my favorite, suit cards. I really like it because it's about focusing on a task and, you know, you learning and really honing in on your craft and being dedicated to that craft. And it's just one of my favorite cards. Nine of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. And our court cards. Page. Knight. Queen. The little bunny. Oh, I love her crown. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, how obnoxious that sound is. I'm sorry if you can hear it. I'm sure you can, because my microphone picks up things really well. All right, we're gonna pull a card, of course. I didn't really tell you much about the cardstock. It's very thin, very, like very, very thin. I'm wondering if I can compare it to, let's see, what could I compare it to? The Joy of Life, maybe, I don't know. I guess these are pretty. All right, so it's about standard actually, but for some reason it feels super thin to me. But maybe that was because yesterday I was working with larger cards, so maybe that's. I hope you're all having a good week. And I hope you're all hanging in there where this year is, I don't know, it's a strange one. What we get. What should we focus on this week? What do we need to focus on for this upcoming week or whenever someone is watching this? What do we need to hear for this upcoming week? Whoa. Too many cards that I thought one flipped over. No? Nope. Oh, one did flip over, and there it is. You see, I thought one flipped over. It was the sun. Oh, what a great card to have for the upcoming week. Let's see what the guidebook says. It's a Major Arcana card. If you're familiar with the tarot, and you already know that, but just in case someone that doesn't know came across. All right. All right, so what should we focus on this week? We have the sun, and the quote is, "When you are joyful, when you say yes to life and have fun and project positivity all around you, you become a sun in the center of every constellation, and people want to be near you." Shannon L. Alder. And if it's upright, which it was, you radiate positive energy, optimism, and warmth. Through the challenges and problems you have been experiencing along your path, you discovered yourself and are now full of confidence for the future and warm energy that draws people into your circle. Yeah, I feel like I really needed to hear that. You know, there's sometimes you have those inner battles with yourself. There's confusion sometimes, and you don't know if you're on the right path or not, and sometimes it's hard to place that confidence within yourself and in the universe. So that was a great card for me personally to hear. I hope it's encouraging for you. I'll put it back there. And now I just want to show you the book for anyone that wanted to check out the ICU book, which it's actually so large, it's really not even fitting into the camera. But this is a book by Avi Kabani, and the illustration is by Broken Isn't Bad. So I just thought you might want to see this if you're interested in the artwork. And it's a book about a collection of healing pieces from the masculine and feminine. And I'm not going to go through all of it, but basically I'll just read this forward a little bit. It says, let's see. "There's a great divide between men and women today. In an effort to be more equal, we've lost what it means to be truly masculine and to be truly feminine. There are many things that make the masculine and feminine different from each other, but there is one thing that we all want, the openness and depth of love and presence. A love and presence so deep and intense that we lose ourselves in it totally. Today, it seems, our need for genuine attention, validation, touch, and connection have gone unfulfilled. The longer these basic human emotional needs aren't met, the deeper our sense of emptiness grows, the more unbalanced we become, and the less open we are to other people and experiences. There's no question that there's real anger, pain, suffering, and frustration within ourselves and between men and women. I completely validate this, and we need to be able to express our emotions so we can forgive and move forward. The key here is we don't want to be stuck in our suffering for the rest of our life. Then there is the media and our culture, which completely confuse and conflate ideas of masculinity and femininity. And I'm here to say that culture and media have no idea what true masculine and feminine energy is. This book addresses the healing that needs to be done, not with words or a list of how-tos, but with images. Our goal is to heal this great divide that's keeping men and women from being ourselves and from coming together. I want to show how we can support each other and give ourselves permission to step into our own power that does not sacrifice core masculine and core feminine traits. Most importantly, I want to show you that you don't have to try to be anyone or do anything for love and approval. Let us be the light in each other's lives. We are ever grateful to the divine masculine and the divine feminine for our beautiful gifts. We complete each other. We make each other whole, and we all have the ability to fulfill each other with light, presence, love, and the infinite vastness of the universe." Oh my goodness, it's so annoying. I hope you can't hear that. I'm sure you can though. But you know, there's basically, it's this one's let her step, you know, it's really hard. The book is so big that I can't even fit it. Let her step into her light. You know, we have the let him step into his power. I trust you. This is one of the most famous images by Broken Isn't Bad, I feel like. I need you. I see you. I am you. So, you know, really, really cool book about the different energies. So just thought I'd show you that as well. I hope you all enjoyed seeing this flip through. If you're interested in F words, I do talk about the F words I'm passionate about here on my channel: flying festivals, fashion, food, fitness, fulfill it yourself mentality, fulfill it yourself, do it yourself projects, and a whole bunch more, including Fool's 4, which is this tarot, oracle, and Lenormand card divination series here on my channel. So I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a like if you enjoyed looking at the cards, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.